Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. I hope people start falling in. I don't know what happened there. I tried to go live there a few seconds ago, but my camera did not work. So we're here now. I have purposely left this a couple of minutes late because I did advertise that we would be on at 5 o'clock tonight or this evening, but I did leave it a bit late because I'm experimenting to see will the trolls come in. If they don't know, seeing as I said it was going to 5, but it's not 5, it's actually 5 past 5. So we'll just give it a few minutes. Stan is in. Hello, Stan. How are you? How are you keeping? Yeah, the notification has gone out twice, so that's good. So yeah, so that's the crack. So I purposely left it a few minutes late to see if we could keep those other buggers out because I did advertise it, and I'm afraid in case they just popped in. So we'll see if this tactic works. How are you keeping, Stan? How have you been doing? Full of DDRT. Well, sure, it is Sunday. I suppose you're entitled to it. You are back to work tomorrow, which is tomorrow. So I hope you're entitled to it. Sorry we didn't have the live stream on Friday. Family commitments, work commitments, and stuff like that. I just did not have the time. But we've had a couple of videos up this weekend. We've had one on the Finnish helmet. We had one on bits and pieces that I got for the Victory Show in relation to reenacting, and there is a bonus one that will be coming up this evening after this live stream, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, so that's it. So thing only says I have one person in at the minute, so we'll give a time for people to arrive in. Hopefully people should start falling in at the minute. Falling in is the wrong word, I suppose, but yeah, so that is what I have been up to. I'm at the moment desperately trying to get World War II bits and pieces together for reenacting for the Victory Show, because I'm actually going to the Victory Show and I'm also going to the Yorkshire Wartime Experience, where a few other guys are going to. Andrew, I don't know if he's going to pop in. He does be there, or he's the main boss for that group that I will be there with. They are the Combined Forces Living History Society or something like that. Forgive me, I do have a sticker, but it's on the front of my laptop, so I can't close my laptop to see what the actual sticker is. So I will be there in August. Stan is popping in, I believe, as well, just to say hello. I don't think he's kitting out, though. We are slowly trying to convert him to kit out, but I don't think he's doing it. Maybe for an op banner one, we'll try and get him to do an op banner. It might be easier for him. He's probably got a bit more equipment to do an op banner than he would for World War II. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and I will be at the Victory Show with the Living History guys. Living History UK, we will be at the Victory Show, and then that's my season over pretty much for this year. I was supposed to try and get to there was a military show and a military vehicle show on here in Ireland in Naas. I was supposed to try and get to that this weekend, but unfortunately, work and family commitments, I could not go. But yeah, the Victory Show will be my last outing of this year, and then I'll concentrate on more stuff for next year. I hope to try and get a few more shows that I didn't go to, that I haven't been to before, but I've heard good things about it. I will try and hit Hat Green. I will be at the Living History UK Festival and possibly the Victory Show again next year, so we'll wait and see. Good afternoon from Sweden. Hello to Sweden. How are you? My MRT, how are things? And Nick, good evening. How are you? So welcome, guys. As I said, we changed the live stream this week because of work commitments, family commitments. I purposely said at 5 o'clock that we would do the live stream, but I kept it back a few minutes late because I want to try and keep out the riffraff, shall we say, and we'll see if it works. If not, we'll just try a different plan. But yeah, so we'll wait and see. That's pretty much all that is happening. As I said, the videos I did do this weekend should have been up this weekend, and I hope people have seen them. I hope people enjoyed them. One of them I didn't get many comments on, so I'm not sure if people liked it or not. I did the Finnish helmet, which is here. the M40/55. It is a very, very small helmet because it doesn't even fit me, let alone Stan. Um, it's marked as a 57, but it is no way in hell a 57. Now, there is a big lug here on it. I don't know if you can see these cork lugs. Look, so there's these big cork lugs here on it. So I'm just wondering if I was to take them out, would it fit a bit better? But I'm not sure. But they're obviously there for a reason. I don't know. I don't want to mess really with an original helmet because it is an original helmet. So that was that. I did another video on some World War II bits that I got for reenacting for the Victory Show. That was the one that people didn't seem to comment on much, so I don't know whether people like that one or not. So we might give those type of videos a miss in the future, or else just even if you don't like a video, guys, leave a comment in the bottom of it how I can improve it and stuff, because it's constantly a learning curve. And then this evening there's a bonus video coming out, which is a TV interview that was done years ago with a Irish First World War veteran. So yeah, so that's the bonus video for this evening that will be coming out after this live stream. I think it's 6 o'clock it's coming out. So keep tuned for that. So how has everyone else been though? How have your collections been going and getting bigger in over the last few weeks? So yeah, so that's just the other bits and pieces I got. So I have the first SAS, which is a shoulder title, which can really confuse me because I worked it. So if you read it that way, it's the first SAS. It's right. So then, but that one is backwards. So this one is actually the first SAS at that side, and then when you put it on this side, because you read right to left, it is actually correct. It is the first SAS as well. So yeah, so there you go. Bit of a strange one. So, and I got corporate stripes. Now I'm waiting on Steve Davis from Living History UK. He has got me another set of stripes. So we're going to check the difference in quality and stuff like that between the two. Two helmets coming my way this week: Russian SSH 68 and a DDR M56 second pattern. I'm not actually sure what pattern my 56 is, my DDR is, but hello, my collection is making the attic floor groan. Jim, I was looking at some of your videos actually. I must comment on them. I haven't commented on them, but I did look at them. The last one I watched was your Postman stuff. I must actually admit that the DDR, the likes of the Border Police and the Stasi and stuff like that, I'm finding that very fascinating at the minute. Because at one stage they were the biggest secret police force, from what I read. They were the biggest secret police force in the world at one stage. Bigger than the KGB and the CIA and stuff like that, in relation to paid informants and stuff like that. So I just went down that rabbit hole during the week in my reading. I'm trying to do other bits and projects of research and stuff like that. I don't know if Gary Hall is in from the Operation Banner Veterans Museum in Armagh. I was doing bits and pieces on guys that were killed in off Banner. I'm trying to put a small little file on on some of them together, because there is actually a book about the RUC and the PSNI guys that were killed in the north, but there's none actually about the soldiers. Well, I don't know of any about the soldiers, so I'm trying to put something together for that. Tungpanzer, it's Jim Timber. My loft is going to collapse. How are you getting on with your mannequins actually, Stan? Did you go to the IMVG show in Naas? I didn't. I was meant to go to it, unfortunately. I didn't commit to it. I wasn't talking to any of the organisers. I was going to go on my own back, really. Well, I did touch base with one of the organisers and said, look, I might show my face. Would there be a problem if I went filming and stuff like that? And he said, yeah, no, there's no hassle at all. There's no panic at all. But I just didn't. I got swamped with work and I got swamped with family stuff. So I wasn't able to make it. But I'm not sure if that's the last Irish show this year. There may be another one. I haven't met any Irish shows this year. It's just been tough with COVID and family things and work commitments, and there just isn't enough time in there. And trying to make videos, edit videos, do the live streams. it does take a lot of commitment and it does take a lot of time. So hopefully next year we'll try and find a happy medium. Now my phone is buzzing here, so I think it's guys texting me going, "Are you live?" And I am. So I don't know why they can't get on the actual. Um, so yeah, there you go. I think there's going to be another show in Sligo, but I think it's the last Irish show. Okay, yeah. This the Irish show. I think it was a bit. There's 5 mannequins and they are all kitted out. Very cool. I actually have. I can't remember, was it a 68 pattern? Sorry, it was an 84 pattern jacket I sent you. I dug out a 68 pattern. Now you do need to repair the zip in it, but I did dig it out a 68 pattern jacket for you. That you can use for your banner impression when we convert you and get you to where we go get into the reenacting side of it. And there's some bits and pieces for it. I do have your Guinness signs. I know you were looking for them. I think I have a Jemison sign as well, and I have some other bits and pieces to you. Jim Timber also. I have a Marines dress uniform packaged, boxed, and ready to go to you. I know you sent me your address. I just literally have not had time to go to the post office, lads. So that's on the way to you. The other stuff is on the way to Stan. I need to try and get in contact with CJ because I have a Belgian liner, M1 liner that I think he might be able to use for stuff that I am not using as a spare one. And I need to get in contact with Andrew as well because I have stuff for him, Irish stuff for him. So yeah, so it's been a bit hectic. I need more time. I need a personal assistant. I need YouTube to pay me. YouTube sponsor me, pay me, please. Then I can just concentrate on this stuff. It'd be lovely though, wouldn't it? What do you do? I work for YouTube. Watched an awesome doco on Chris Toyle's channel today about the Falklands. Oh, well, Jim, can you actually? You don't have my private number, I don't think, because that link is going to go when I go out of this, and I won't be able to get into it. So I must look it up. YouTube.com. What? Okay, I'd have to write that down. I watched actually. There was a very good documentary about Arnhem yesterday. I don't know, some channel that I subscribe to put it up. Forgive me now off the top of my head, but I was watching that because the Living History UK guys, we plan on going to Arnhem next year because it's a big anniversary. So that's what we're going doing. So yeah, so that'll be a bit of fun. And we're not going to be paras. We're not going to be paras. Sorry, lads. I don't know why the people are texting me. Are we online when we are online? David, hello, David. How are you? Welcome. We're not. We're going actually as Army Service Corps. That's what we're going as. We're not going as paras because everyone goes as paras. Everyone goes as recce. Everyone goes as borders. Everyone goes as a regiment. So we are going as Army Service Corps. That's what we're going as. Who were also in Arnhem, but we've mixed it up a bit. We are the 69th Mess Tin Repair Company. That's our slogan. Hello, David. Evening, all. Evening, Andrew. Hello, evening. Welcome. Hello, David. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Yeah. So, hello, lads. So, yeah. So, just a recap for everyone. As you're coming in, what has Era Military Collectibles been up to? It has been flat out all week with work, family commitments. I also have had videos up all this weekend. We have had the Finnish helmet. We have had some World War II bits and pieces for the Victory Show. I don't think I'm going to do SAS. I was hoping to do the Royal Ulster Rifles at Yorkshire, but I'm not sure because I'm still waiting on a few bits and pieces. I think the lads do Argyles when they're there, so I could do Argyles, but I have the wrong Denison smock. So that they were the old the later windproof version. But we'll figure it out. So that's my plans coming up. So the Finnish helmet, World War II bits and pieces for the Victory Show, and there's a bonus video coming out this evening about it's an interview from an Irish First World War veteran that was on TV years ago. That I got permission to put up. So that's coming up. Show wise, I will be at Yorkshire, the Wartime Experience, and I will be at the Victory Show. The Yorkshire Wartime Experience is in August, and that is with the Combined Services Living History Society, forgive me, and the other one is with Living History UK. I'm not sure what we're portraying it in August in Yorkshire, but in the Victory Show we will be portraying the first SAS after Normandy. So there you go. We have jeeps as well. We will have airborne jeeps. So if you're in the area of the Victory Show, lads, come and say hello to us. We don't bite. Stan does sometimes, but we feed him. Gentlemen, I meant Andrew. There is no such name as Andrew except in the dyslexic world. You've been up to your DLD. I have been up to my tonsils in stuff at the minute. I've answered towards hello Stan. Yeah, so that's it. So, and then stuff that is in the post. There is stuff on the way to Stan. There is a Guinness signs, 60th pattern smock, some other bits and pieces and surprises. There is a Marine uniform on the way to Jim. There is some Irish stuff packed, and this is all packed and ready to go. I just haven't had time to get to the post office, and especially with the price of post, to Andrew for his collection. So yeah, so as I said, I'm up to my tonsils in it. I'm trying to get it all done and get it all sorted. We will get around to it, lads. So please forgive me. Oh yes, and also, if you can leave comments on my videos, it helps with the algorithm, first of all. But it also helps me improve the videos. So if there's something you just don't write good video, John. Fair play, John. If there's something you think I could, if you have a bit of positive criticism, now don't be a dope and just obliterate me with stupid things. Like I did a video on a Navy uniform. I put together a Navy uniform from the Falklands period. Grand, fair enough. Now I was never in the Navy. And some lad absolutely slated me in the comments. Actually, he emailed me. Did he email me? I can't remember. Did he email me or did he put it in the comments? But like that, I didn't have this badge correct. No, yes, there should be a submariner's pin on his shoulder. I genuinely did not have that on. But then he was going on about that the collar should have. Was it 9 creases for the 9 oceans or 7 oceans or something like that? And I was just like going, I'm not going into that much detail. I try my best. You're not going to please everyone. I try my best with everyone, and I try and put a bit of effort into my videos and put a bit of research into the videos. But you're not going to please everyone, so pretty much I don't care. Yeah. So you're all very quiet, Les. The comment section is normally going, but it's very quiet this evening. We will only be staying on for an hour this evening because of basically I'm hungry and I want my dinner. So that's why we'll only be staying for an hour. Because I literally came in the door from work and threw my gear bag outside, had a quick wash and put a comfortable jumper on and sat down and watched telly. Or sat down and started talking tea. So I have to shoot videos for next weekend because I do try and have them up a week in advance. Have any of you any ideas what you would like to see on a video? That'd be quite cool actually. So we could have a vote. What haven't I done a video on? There we go. I haven't done a video on this. I don't think I've done a video on this. I've done an unboxing video with this, but I've never actually done a video with it. Sorry, I just need to fix the strap. So we have an original NCO or original privates World War II dress cap. And the reason for that is because I also have an original, well, it's not an original, it's reproduction, excuse me, officer's cap. So that could be a video if guys want to see that. The helmets are, I just don't have it finished actually. I have it finished, but I just don't have it edited. Sorry guys, someone's cutting on my wheel. I do actually have a Brody. The Brody restoration is done, it's complete. I just don't have a video of it done, so that could go up. We could also do a video on the military police, because that's out and it's handy. We could do a video on the history of the Irish Guards. Now, I have done a video on their actual headdress, but we could do a bit of history on them. We could do more on our banner stuff. Yeah. I could actually do one or two prop items that I have, if people would like to see them. I've shown them before, you know what I have, but if you want to see an individual video on them, I'm sure that could be done. I have stuff that needs to be framed. We have the best politician in general Ireland has ever had, in Michael Collins. And I'm just after noticing, I dropped my prismatic compass on the floor. Let me go. So yeah, so the list is endless, guys, of what we could do. So if you have recommendations, please let me know. Now, stuff went flying there a minute, so we'll just go up through the comment section and we'll see who was doing what. Now, I don't know, is that a moth behind me or is it dust, but I can see something moving around behind me. I had a para give me the large when I did a review on P Company. Number 2 uniform. I messed up the medals. Yeah, there's always experts. There is always experts. There's always some plonker around the place. Always feeds the. Yeah. For the Yorkshire show, just go as your picked regiment. That's why we're combined. That's a very good point. I could do that. Andrew Johnson, you will have to tell me what I can come as. You've DDR stuff. No, it's World War II show, so you can't come as DDR. Just go as a civilian. Go get a collarless shirt like this, a jacket, flat cap, pair of pants, and a pair of hobnail boots, and just go as a civilian and gain experience. You don't have to go as a guy that's kitted out. It's up to you, but don't like. I need to. I suppose I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. But you're getting mixed reviews. Now, everybody is saying that What Price Glory Central Europe has the best World War II kit. Battle dress, 36 or 37 pattern or 40 pattern is the dog's, you know what. So yeah, so that could be done. But that's their stuff is expensive. Epic have World War II kit. I don't know much about it. Maybe people do. Soldier of Fortune have stuff. Some people say the Epic stuff is okay. Some people say the Soldier of Fortune stuff is okay. Some people say that the What Price Glory in the US is okay. So it's good and bad, and everyone has their own things about it. So I really need to. I need to invest in battle dress, so I have to get World War II stuff. But it will be What Price Glory Central Europe. But I'm just wondering, what are your recommendations? Have you had Soldier Fortune stuff? Have you had Epic stuff? How do you find it? Blair Main video in New Torn. Nord's visit to Town Square to see statue. Yes, that's it. Rifle Green. I knew I had to do something. I have to text you. I have to email you, because I will be up in the north in about 4 or 5 weeks. After I get back from England, I'll be up there. So it's looking around end of September, second week in September possibly. I'll be up in the north. I have a riot shield pickup up there that I bought in an auction, and I have some other bits and pieces to do up there. So yeah, it would be definitely nice to touch base with you I have to touch base with Gary Hall as well because he wants me to do a video on the museum. So I will be doing that. I can touch base with you and we can do some other stuff. And it would be nice to have a guide, and it would be nice to have a guy. You don't even have to be on camera, but it would be nice to have a guy there that has lived the life in those places. So there we go. DMP and Irish Guards video, please. Okay, that's not too hard to do. We could do that. I go as home front civvy. Yeah, exactly. Go to us. Like all you need is a waistcoat, collarless shirt, pair of slacks, and a pair of hobnail boots. You could get away with DMS boots probably, just for the day, and gain and learn experience. So that's a good idea. I could always turn up as a DDRT toaster. You could. Captain Kita. Oh, I've finally been up long enough to catch a stream. Where are you from, Captain Kita? Because I have seen your name a few times, but on comments and stuff. DDRT lady uniform. Hello everyone. Hello Kenny. Try not to kill Kenny now, please. Captain, hello. I have a DDR lady uniform. No. The only female uniforms I have is Greenfinches and RUC. They're the only two female uniforms I have. I did have a female Navy uniform at one stage, but I don't really collect Navy stuff, so I got rid of it. Kenny, my safety is on. Evening Epic Battle Dress and SOF Battle Dress is same. SOF put their own labels on theirs. Camo denizens are a bit hit and miss. As looking for Epic's World War II Battle Dress at Stony Fair was okay. Okay, that's good to know. Military collectibles. CJ, the very man. I have a Belgian M1 liner that I don't use, and I don't need it, and I'm trying to make space. Would you like me to get your address off of Stan, and then I can send it on to you, just as a thank you for sending me some patches and stuff, because I don't need it, and I'll put some other presents into it for you as well that I have lying around the place. Because in fairness, CJ, you have a massive collection, so I don't know what I could send you to say thanks, but I do have some bits and pieces here that I think you might like. I can send them on to you and see what you think. Yes, the Marcotte Up Banner Museum there. Yeah, that's where I'll be there, so I can touch base with you when I'm there with Gary, and you can pop in and we'll have a cup of tea and we can sit down and we can talk about some stuff. So we'll go the evening. All batteries engaged. Don't stop firing at Kenny, please. I'm in Australia, 2:30 in the morning currently. Very tired and not feeling great, so I shouldn't be on. But here we are. Well, there you go. There's your countryman's uniform, the Australian desert uniform. But thanks for tuning in, mate. Thanks for tuning in. I need to start doing more Australian Vietnam stuff, but there we go. Quick shout to battery. Yep, thanks. I could do with a liner. Your address, thanks very much. Yeah, so I'll get on to Stan, because I know you correspond with Stan, and I'll get your number or address, whatever he has off you, if that's okay, and I'll bang out that stuff to you during the week. So in the post there will be stuff for Stan, stuff for Dave, stuff. I need to send stuff to Dave as well, actually, but stuff for Andrew, Jim, Stan, and now CJ. So there we go. Everyone is welcome in, Captain. Captain Southern Land indeed. Great album by Icehouse. Yeah, you're welcome. So that's the plan, guys. It's been hectic. It has been hectic. I really enjoy doing YouTube videos, and I really enjoy doing the documentary type videos. The problem is the time. Try and get the time. So the votes that come in anyway, with the Irish Guards, with the MPs. Where else was there? Sorry guys, I'm just going to flip back through here. There was the Irish Guards, there was the MPs. I can't remember what the other ones were. Yeah, Blair Main, Petty Main. I could do that as well. I just need to get it up. I just need to get up to and get sorted. Um, yeah, so that's it. If you want to see, as I said, if you want to see videos on my prop collection, such as these items, or these items, let me know, and that can be arranged as well. YouTube will probably have a hissy fit, but they can get over it because they're not real. They're airsoft. The only real DX. I suppose the only video I've ever properly done on my prop collection, shall we say, was my Bren gun. I have used my SLRs and stuff in in yeah, I've used my SLRs. I haven't used my SMLE. I've used my G3. I haven't used my AK as props in videos, but I've never actually done a specific video on them. I did love the Aussie SSR video kit you did. That was great. Love all things World War II Vietnam. Great collection you have. Thanks very much. I will do more. I am going to do a video like I did of the SAS, or not the SAS, Royal Australian Regiment in Vietnam in the woods and stuff. But weather hasn't been good for it. But I will do it. How is your battle dress build coming? My battle dress build is coming to a standstill at the minute because I need to get a battle dress. If I'm quite honest, there is a 7 to 8 week waiting list at the moment for What Price Glory Central Europe. Now, I did order a parachutist pants from Epic because it's only Epic and Soldier of Fortune do them. Epic was the cheaper. It's a pants. It's going to get wrecked, especially at shows and stuff like that when we're living rough and properly reenacting, shall we say, which we will be doing at the Victory Show. So I wasn't too pushed about it. Problem is the tunic. 8 weeks waiting list. I don't think it's going to come in. Now, I ordered it 4 weeks ago, so hopefully it should be in before the Victory Show. Hopefully before Yorkshire. If not, I'll probably have to buy one off the peg off SOF or Epic, and I don't know which is the better of the two because I've heard good things and I've heard bad things about the two of them, so I don't know. If Epic or Soldier of Fortune are listening and they want to sponsor me and send me a jacket that I can do a review on, please do, but you're not going to because you don't listen to me, you don't watch me anyway, and I don't try and push like sponsor. This is my collection. This is my hobby. I buy all my stuff. I've been gifted stuff, guys, and I've traded stuff for guys, but I've never actually been sponsored anything. YouTube, there you go. Never been sponsored. Oh, before I forget, where are we going? Oh, before I forget, Silverman seem to be having a sale on their eBay store. Nylon M56 bits being sold off mega cheap kidney pouches and pairs of ammo pouches. Oh, I must give them a look actually. See, the problem is now as well I'm getting killed in tax from England, stuff from England. I bought the stripes and I bought the shoulder titles and I bought a lanyard for my clip clasp pin or clasp knife. I bought a lanyard for that. The whole thing came to about €15 sterling. But because I'd gone over 12, whatever it was, is the tax limit, I had to pay another €9.50 in tax on it. So I'm getting trying to get stuff in from now in England. It's crippling me in tax. I got a pair of boots that I needed for the Victory Show because they're DMS boots, or they're ammo boots with commando soles on them. I got them for cheap enough. I got them for 20 sterling, and it cost me another €15 on top of it in tax. So buying stuff cheap and getting it into the country now at the moment is tough. I We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. What was that? Yeah, sorry, I've answered that one. Nice to know. It is nice to know about the Silvermans having a sale. Is it legal to own an activated military weapon in the UK with a license? Well, it depends what you mean by military. The likes of SLRs and stuff like that, it's not legal to own in Ireland or in the UK, but you can have like an SMLE. In Ireland, it's the actual round that's restricted, not the actual rifle. We do have pistols. There's a cap on them, the amount that we can have, or that are in the country. You do see guys with like the likes of M4s and stuff like that, but they have special requirements and special things that they need to do. I have seen lots of 303s, like SMLE 303s, K98s, live firing K98s, live firing 303s. Brains, not so much. I've seen a blank firing brain. I haven't seen an activated brain. But they can be all got in Ireland under special licensing. I'm not sure about the UK. As a civilian, I mean, or ex-serviceman. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as a civilian or an ex-serviceman. In the car coming in Ireland, and I think in the UK or Northern Ireland, I think is the only country or only state in the United Kingdom where ex-servicemen are still allowed carry concealed pistols. That used to be a law. I'm not sure if it's changed. If Rifle Green is still there, he'll probably know better. But that was the only country. And now when I'm talking about ex-servicemen and servicemen, I'm talking about army and police. That was the only province in the UK where you were allowed to carry a concealed pistol. And I'm not sure if they still are. But it was only for soldiers and ex-soldiers, ex-police and servant police. I'm not sure if it's still there. In the car coming home from Check Pit Fest, I thought I'd say hi. Hello, Cold War. How are you keeping? You're more than welcome, and thanks for popping in. A classified firearms license mainly restricted to armours. Oh, okay, so that's the UK's equivalent. Epic and SOF are both Yorkshire. If you want to look at stuff before you buy. Yeah, the same problem. Well, I suppose I could do it that way. I just arrive with no tunic and buy a tunic over there and badge it up. That could be a possibility. Thank you, Andrew. That's a good idea. Cheers, Kenny. Pretty cool to see some familiar channels in here. I'd love to stay up and chat with you all, but I'm very tired. No problem. Have a good one. We'll see you again, buddy. Enjoy your sleep, and we'll hope to see you again. You can have bolt actions on lower licenses, but full auto SMGs and other rifles are C5. Okay. There is a museum license you can get here as well, that you can have artillery pieces, tanks, and all that type of stuff on. Take care, Captain. I carry a concealed banana. Place fruit can be deadly. See Monty Python. You can apply for a PPW with that is still. So you can still carry a PPW. There used to be Walter PPKs, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Walter PPKs you could apply for. They were a special make. They were a 2.2 Walter PPK, and they were on lice. They were specially made for the RUC, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. They were made specifically and purchased specifically for for serving soldiers in the UDR, the Ulster Defence Regiment, because the RUC at the time used to use a Remington pistol, a revolver. They now have Glocks, and I think they went to the Sig Sauer as well at one stage. But I actually have a holster. For one of the police or for one of the RUC PPKs. There you go. There you go. So that was a holster that was made for the RUC for PPQs. This is actually, it's very hard to make out, but it is actually marked, and it is marked 64, and it is R-CM, and there's a number in there, but it is hard. And I do have a B Specials Webley revolver, or Webley holster, and it takes my prop perfectly. Yeah. So I need to get a snake's head belt for this, and the tube. They actually used to carry their baton in it, like a tube with a top on it. So I don't have them, but if I could find them, and the belt, I'd have a B Specials pretty much belt. They did have handcuff clasp thing as well, but I'm not too worried about that. It's the main things. Their baton as well was only tiny. It was only about that size compared to the public order battens. Like, that's public order baton, but their battens were about that length, and it fitted into like a little tube with a cap on it. But if I ever come across one, I might pick one up. You can get reproductions of the Police S belt. I might pick up a reproduction. We'll wait and see. Where have I gone? You can apply. You can apply after you retire. So do you still carry your service pistols off duty, and then when you retire, you have to apply for a PPW license? I use a banana to protect myself from dodgy Kenyan. Kenny, a bunch of grapes can be deadly in a paper bag too. They can. I can remember my mother, Lord to Mercy, she used to hit me with a handbag, and it used to bloody hurt. Wet clary can be dodgy too. Walter was used by RUC, and then it was replaced by Ruger. Okay, it was retained by RU. Oh, okay, perfect. Kenny, I don't know what that is. RUC part-time reserves Glock replaced all. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I was actually on eBay yesterday or the day before, and I every now and again I'll pop into eBay and I'll have a look at it, and I'll just type in random words, because you people are just miss like they'll know, oh, army helmet, World War II. You know, so they won't say finish. So you have to play with words a bit till you try and figure out what you're looking for. But I was looking at a lot of banner stuff and Northern Ireland stuff, and Northern Ireland troubles, and every way that I could word it. And I was astounded by the price of some of the stuff. Like 2 cards out of aid memoir were like €40 each. Cromwell helmet up there was going for over 250 sterling. A Mark IV was going for about 200 sterling. A full RUC belt was 250 sterling. So I was the price of that banner stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It's a good thing, I suppose, that people are wanting to collect the history now and learning the history. But it's a bad thing for me, because the prices are gone, and the rarer stuff or the harder stuff, it's getting rarer and rarer. Like the steel shield. Somehow Plonker, I must get my hands on him. Jake Brown from the Jake Brown collection messaged me a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He's got a steel shield. I can't get one. I've been looking for one for years and I can't get one. He got one in England, and he paid peanuts for it. I think he paid maybe £50 or £60 for it. So yeah, so I don't know. Is it just here in Ireland that the stuff is so expensive, or is it in the UK in general, or like that? Like that when I go to the Victory Show and when I go to Yorkshire, I'm going to try and keep an eye out for Op Banner stuff, because I always keep an eye out for Op Banner stuff anyway. But yeah, there you go. So yeah. So guys, we're up on 44 minutes. As I said, I'm only going to do an hour tonight because I'm starving and I need to eat something. So the video list that we have is military police and Irish Guards. I will do that documentary on Petty Main. I just need to get to the north to do it, not in the north. So yeah, so those videos will be coming up shortly. They'll be up next weekend. I suppose I'll do them this week sometime rather, and I'll do the research on them and I'll get them up next weekend. As I said, there is a bonus video coming up. It should actually be up now. I think it should be up at 6 o'clock. There is a bonus video coming up this evening on what banner stuff? Or sorry, on a veteran from the First World War, from the Irish soldier who fought in World War One. It was a video that was done, or an interview that was done years ago on Irish TV, and I got permission to put it up, so it's up. So it's a bonus video for this evening. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be up. It should be up not long after the live stream. I might cut the live stream a bit short so people can still be online and watch it. I think it's 6 o'clock. I'm nearly positive it's 6 o'clock. It's set for. I don't want to go fiddling with stuff now in case I lose picture and things like that. But there you go. And as I said, guys, as well, if you can in the comments on my video, on the videos, if you can comment, don't be nasty, as I said, but just if you have pointers and stuff like that about videos that I should do and things I should change, please, because this is a learning experience for me. I really do like doing the videos. I like doing the live streams. I like interacting with people. So, I mean, if you have positive criticism, I should say, on my videos, please let me know. And we'll try and change it. We'll try and fix it. I know Dave is a big supporter. Stan is a big supporter. Millish Collectible is a big supporter. Rifle Green is a big supporter. The lads from Living History UK, they're all big supporters. Thanks very much, guys. Andrew as well. I can't thank Andrew and Dave and Jim. Jim Timber, Dave, Stan, Simon, Rifleman Moore, the lads from Living History UK, CJ, all those guys. They're fantastic to liaison with. Hey, gotcha. They're fantastic to liaison with, and they've done me some good favours. Dave has gotten me some very nice items to both DDR and World War II. Andrew has done the same. And we've traded for them and things like that. So those guys, the collection and the videos and everything that I do, it's all because of E, because it's thanks to E. I started it in COVID as a hobby to try and show people what I had in my collection, and you've helped me unbelievably with stuff and things like that. So thank you all, guys. Now that's me being nostalgic and being, I don't know, teary-eyed. So that's it. End of it. Forget about it. So right, guys, it's 10 to. I'm gonna stop 5. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna give it a few 2 or 3 minutes. So get your questions in if you have questions. I'm gonna cut it a bit early because I'm almost positive that bonus video is coming up at 6 o'clock. And I want, so if you're online, you can come and see it. That fly crashed and burned. He did. He was bugging me. I could see him going around the back of my head and everything. As I said, Jim, there will be, keep an eye on the post. There will be stuff for the post for you. There will be stuff for Andrew. CJ, now there will be stuff for you. Jim, there's stuff. Sorry, Jim, I've mentioned. Andrew, there's stuff on the way to you. Stan, there's stuff on the way to you. And CJ, there will be stuff on the way to you now as well. So, alright, guys. So, give us questions there for 2 minutes, and see how we get on. See what pops up. Any questions, and I will cut the live stream a bit early. So you can stay online and watch that bonus video. I will, sir, and thanks much. Appreciate it. No hassle, Jim. No bother at all. It's only going to gather dust in my lockup. Whereas at least if I know you're big into the commandos and stuff like that. So there you go. Do you have any Cold War Polish uniforms? I don't have any. The only thing I have is my Rogachivka, and I have 1 or 2 Polish berets. I have an army beret, I think, because it's greeny. I have an army beret, and I have my Rogachivka, and that's it. I don't have any Polish uniforms from sorry, I apologize. I do have a camouflage Polish woodland type camouflage. But it's not issue. I don't think it's issue. It was bought in like an airsoft shop. I just seen it and I like the camouflage. But I don't actually have any issue items. I would like to try and get I don't know what they're called. It's like their dress hat, but it's like a rugged chief cap, but it's hard. Um, it's a hard shell type one. When I was in Poland in Krakow last, I kicked myself 101 times for not picking one up. There was a military surplus store, an army surplus store in Krakow, and I went in and I had a look and stuff like that, and they had one of those hats, and it was a private's one. Apparently, the privates and junior NCOs are harder to get than the officers' ones for some strange reason. Um, and it was only like €10, and I walked out without it, and I've kicked myself ever since that I never picked it up. So yeah. Well, that could all change soon. Thanks, Jim. You don't have to send me anything. No one has to send me anything, guys. Hi, John. I will finally be opening the package you sent me in around a week. So, as I haven't been able to. Have you still had it? Jesus. That's been sent. I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers now. I think I'm at 900 subscribers, and that was the 500 subscriber giveaway. That's another thing now, is I need to figure out what I'm going to do for 1,000. We'll have tea and sandwiches somewhere. A date with John when I reach 1,000. Oh God, I wouldn't put that on anyone. Right, guys. So I'm going to log off because it is 17:59. Give me a bell, give me an email if you want to get in contact with me, lads. It's always on top of the video descriptions that I put up. And you're more than welcome. I love Krakow, amazing history. I love Krakow. I'd go back to Krakow in the morning if I could afford it again. So guys, have a good one. See you later, and stay tuned for that bonus video. It should be up shortly. And tell me what you think. Leave a comment in the section below. So alright guys, have a good one. Have a safe weekend, and I'll see you all next Friday at 8 o'clock. And I think actually staying advertising it for 5 but coming on a few minutes late has kept the trolls away. So that could be the way of the future. But I will see you all next Friday at 8 o'clock. Have a good one, guys. See you later.